Hello, beautiful people. I hope y'all are having a beautiful life. Getting on here and doing the rest of the reading that I didn't finish the other day. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's get to it. I kind of want to keep the light out. Let's see. Let me put this on so y'all be able to see a little bit better. Let's see. I think that's okay. Oh, no. Oh, I don't want that bright though. It's, that should be fine, I think. Yeah, y'all be this. Yeah. All right. All right. Holy Spirit, Spirit team. I ask y'all to help me finish this reading. Help my intuition to open up. Excuse me for yawning. And provide the message that you want the people to know. Thank you for my gifts. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for watching over me, guiding me, loving me, protecting me, giving me these gifts, loaning me your gifts. Thank y'all for just not giving up on me. I love y'all. Amen. Amen. I see y'all honor, praise God, Most High God, appreciation, gratitude. Thank you. All right. We have death. Someone's life is coming to an ending. Excuse me. And I hear a death to some individuals' finances. They're gonna be lack thereof. Death in, I hear, all areas of their lives. And this is for the people who have been coming up against you, wishing death in your life, and not just the physical death. There have been some people that wish death in your overall being, your finances, your home, your money, you. I hear that the Most High God has sent that back to those people. It was unjustifiably sent to you, so it has been returned to them. And there will be, I hear, a current death, a physical death to some of your enemies that have come up against you. Excuse me, I hear a permanent ending, irreversible, final judgment. This is what I heard for this person and or this person people, because there's a main person that's involved that the death will be coming to, but also people. I hear for every door they knocked on, every lie that they spilled out their mouth about you, every unspoken truth, every weapon that rose up against you, all will be punished. I see the Most High God like take this almost like a stick and like put it down, like really slam it down. And God said, I am the Most High God. I am the only God. So I feel and see that God did not like that these people came up against you, spoke lies and untruths on your name, wanted to see you in poverty, homeless, wanted to see you on your last leg, struggling. And these people were mad. Some of them were mad. Well, most are all. I hear most of all were jealous. And some of them want you to simply just shut your mouth. Keep quiet about the things that you speak about because it's the truth. So they want to shut you down. I hear use their power and money to cause all kind of demises, failure in your life. They wanted people, the community, the justice system. It's a lot to just persecute you for the lies that they told that these people were believing and tried to rise up against you. So the Most High God said, now it's my turn. It's almost like, oh, you finished? You finished lying on my child? Oh, you finished coming up against my child? Oh, you finished? God said, I saw everyone who mistreated you, everyone who turned their back on you, every lie that was spoken. God said, my turn. It's like God rolling a ball or something. And when the ball, it's almost like, metaphorically speaking, it's almost like rolling a bowling ball and hitting the pins, but it's a different kind of ball that's rolling, and it's almost like when it hit. So what I see, it's almost like I see a cliff, and this cliff, when you look out to it, it's nothing but like fog. It's like fog, and the ball is going to roll off the cliff into the fog. Once it gets to the end of the cliff into the fog, that ball represents God's power rolling it to these people, and these people are like the pins, metaphorically speaking. And God says, I never miss. God's gonna hit all strikes. Oh wow. God say it's symbolic to what I've said prior to this reading. One by one, wow, they all fall down. Wow. Wow. And not one is standing. Not one. And it's almost like the ball comes back to the Most High God once it knocks the first set of pins down, strike. And once those pins fall in the physical, people are going to fall. And then the ball like literally comes right back to the Most High God's hand. It's almost like he just reaches his hand out and the ball comes back, and then he rolls it again, and then he strikes out again. Then the next set of people fall. And then I see the Most High God literally take his hand, and then the ball come back, and then he roll it, and then the next people fall. Wow. Wow. Wow, God looks so powerful. Light beaming out of his eyes. He has a stick in his hand, a powerful stick. God looks so beyond in this form that I'm looking at, because I've seen him in different forms. I feel the power, like, whew, I just feel it. I feel God's power and his wrath. God is not the one to be messing with, y'all. God ain't the one. I don't know why y'all don't see that. God's essence, God's being, God's presence, God's everything is so powerful. God put up with his children. God, if God wanted to, if you angered God, God can just any part of God can end you. Any part of God can command something in your life. Any part of God can suffer you. Any part. God could just think it. God could just be. And whatever God wants is gonna happen. I see God walking off and he went, He kind of like did the side eye towards me, like, like they better know. Wow. When he turned around, wow. When he turned around, I see wings on the back, but then like everything, oh, like the sky and where it was foggy, where the cliff was, now it's so thick black. I mean, this black is never, this black cloud looking cloud is not like a cloud here on earth. It's like black. Like I can't even explain it. It's piercing black, like black, 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 black. Like I literally, like you could take the closest black I can get to that describes that color black would be maybe a Sharpie. Yeah, that's the best black I could get to, a Sharpie. Because it's blacker than, and it's so potent black. It's blacker than like the night sky or when thunder is coming and the clouds change. It's like black. I love Most High God so much. Even though I get mad sometimes, I love Most High God so much. I do. I realized something today. I'm sorry I'm getting beside myself from the reading, but I realized something today. And I listened to a reader and it was literally right on. It was my reading because they said my mama name. And everything in the reading was about my life and what they awakened me up to, because I never could really explain who really raised me, because I always said me, and don't want to not give my mama credit, because there was moments when my mama did stand up for me, you know, when I was sexually harassed and when I was being molested. She did, and I don't want to take that credit from her, but I grew up feeling like I was unseen, unloved. I didn't know the things that most people knew. And the reader said, the Most High God raised you. And when she said that, it literally gave me the answer to express what I've been wanting and trying to say the whole time. Because I'm just like, how did I get here? How did I make it? Because there's a lot of things I just did not know. And I didn't realize in that moment when she said it, that the whole time the Most High, I knew the Most High God was raising me at some point, but I couldn't format that in my mind to express it. It's as to the Most High God raised me. I only could express I raised me. And I realized from young, the Most High God been raising me when I didn't even know it or was aware or got to know the Most High God when I was coming up. And I want to say thank you, Most High God. Thank you. Because I don't know where I would be if I didn't have you. And I'm so grateful for my spirit team, my angels. I'm so grateful. I thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my soul. That's why I live and I breathe and I do my very best for y'all. Not even for myself sometimes, because y'all know how I be feeling. But I just want to say thank you. And I felt like I wasn't loved, and when I felt like I wasn't seen, y'all saw me. And the Most High God picked me and picked me up and dusted me off every time and never left my side and loved me when nobody else would. And I just want to say thank you so much, Most High God. This road has not been easy, but I thank you for being there with me every step of the way. I send love and light to y'all and blessings. May you reign forever and ever and ever and ever, Most High God. May you reign forever. I love you. All right, y'all, let me get back to the reading. I need my glasses on now because my eyes is full of tears. And I can barely see now. Okay. All right, let me tilt this a little bit. All right. On the back it says, you picked wrong. Yeah, so I hear the Most High God saying these people that came up against you, who God has rolled this ball and striked. God never misses. That death is coming to them, whether that be life, finances, their overall being. They picked the wrong person when they picked you to come up against. God said no one will come in between his purpose for a person's life that chose to take the walk and heal themselves, answered the calling. God said you won't ever come in between his plan for his children's life. God said, who do you think you are? So since you did not know who you was coming up against, when you came up against his children, you came up against him. You knocked on his door when you knocked on his child's door, and he answered. I hear God saying, you got the right one now, baby. I hear cause and effect. You cause pain to my child's life, children, life. Now I'm going to cause that same pain to your life. God been using that word. God been using that slang, FAFO. I love it. God say you are sadly mistaken when you really believe that I didn't exist and you didn't think I saw my children cry, and the tears and the pain and suffering that you caused to my children's life, the injustice, how you turned on my children and lied on their names, I hear you had communities to come up against my children, to mistreat my children. God said, how dare you? And when he said it, baby, it was like thunder. It was like I felt that anger. You done pissed, y'all done pissed the Most High God off, baby. Most High God said for his children, y'all gonna see these people fall in real time. This ain't gonna be just a spiritual thing. God say, y'all gonna see these people fall in real time. I hear some of these people have publicity, like they in the public eye, like they're famous, celebrity is what I heard, that has to come up against you. People who have money, people who steal, kill, and destroy, and do all kind of crooked, evil, corrupted stuff behind the scenes. God says, curtain time, meaning he's opening the curtain so you can see who's been coming up against you. I hear Alicia, Ashley, Sandy, Sandra, Paul, Paula, Murmur, Craig, Kenneth, somebody named Pops, Cassandra, Kermit, Cindy or Cynthia, Sharon, Shannon, Shalita, Lori, Laura, Armold or Emerald, Ernest, Stephen, I hear Studman, Ray, Michael or Mike, Trinity, Sharon, Rent, or is it Brent too? Rent, Krishan, I see the word Crimson, a group called 5 Stars, Fernando, Armad, 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 Muhammad, Carl, Yolanda, Yvonne or Yvonne, Kaiser. These names are important because these is how many people God's about to take out. Karen, Christopher, Chris, Eric, Sherrod, Sean, Shona, Beverly, Crystal, Bernard, Bernardo, I hear Venezuela. Maybe some of these people live in Venezuela. Casper. Ayana. Irene. Somebody named Sugar Baby. Nickname maybe Sugar Baby. Or Sugar. Maybe some people call them that. Peter. Thornton or Thornton. Thornton. I don't know why I hear piss. Claudia. Mamie. Delvin. Devon. Rain or Rainy. Otis. Shirley. Myron or Mayron. Albert. Ishabab. Ishabab. Ishu. Catherine. Kathy. Sam. Samuel. Larry. Treason. Somebody named Treason. Or it's a treason. Seer or Sir. Sireser. Seer. Sierra. I hear choke. Chow. I see the word chain. Elizabeth. Irma. Passy or Pat and or Pat. Sabrina. Tamara. Anthony. Sandra. Cam or Cameron. Travis. Teradil or Teradol. All right, God says more names, but I can continue. So, I mean, let's just show you how many people. Just that ain't all of them, Okay, but that was important for me to say because Most High God wanted these people to know they they on His list, and it's going to be coming to their life and our finances because it's literally what they wished for your life. They picked the wrong person. You're the Most High God, baby. Most High God love you. As you answer the calling and you're doing what you're supposed to do. All right, it says your ex mother-in-law and or father-in-law hate the F out of you. All right. I hear these in-laws, they hate you because they try to rise up against you. They're a part of the lies and gang stalking that's going on with you, because they lied to people that are higher up who wanted to feel justified in their actions anyway because God said they demonic corrupted individuals anyway. So they wanted to feel justified because they know that what they're saying is a lie. And these lies that, even though they don't know these are lies that's being told on you by your in-laws, it make them feel better because they're demonic narcissists. Okay. I hear God saying to your in-laws, He's not too fond of them either. It says your cousin or cousins tried or is trying to set you up. Haters. Okay. Yeah, some of your cousins are mad because you see their character and they feel like you think you better than them because you separated yourself from them. Because see, they know that you blessed. There's something about you that's different. They know you different and blessed, and they wanted you to not know how much of a hater they are. So when blessings come for you, they can feed off of that, get in where they fit in. But because you found out who they was before anything, it pisses them off because they're haters. And they thought they was going to be able to rob you out of your own blessings that the Most High God has for you and your ancestors. That's why God had you to leave them, because He knew what was to come in your future. He knew the growth that you were going to do. He knew you were going to answer the calling. It was in His plan. He knows your spirit. He knows you by name, by your spirit. Okay? It says clean your energy. Yeah, keep your energy clean because these demonic people that are hating on you, family, friends, cult members, which are a lot of people that are in high authority, and that could be, again, police officers, FBI, lawyers, all of those people. A lot of these people are that are corrupted, are in a cult of people, a society that do corrupted things and feel entitled to do those corrupted things, entitled to snatch people up off the street, traffic people, put them on drugs, have them sell drugs, just all the things, okay? And you awakening and being in your truth, because I feel that you are in your gifts and your purpose that God has given to you. So you speak out to the public on things that the Most High God and your ancestors give to you to speak out on, and they don't like it. And they're hoping no one believes you, and they're hoping that no one hears you. So a lot of times with your channel, if you're on social media, they fool with that. But I also hear the Most High God saying these people that's over these channels, the owners, also some of these moderators and people who go along with it, God say they're going to be included in this punishment when God rolls this ball. God said they're going to be included in it, because God said you're not going to have a platform where you know, created people to come and express themselves in their voice, but then take a payout to silence certain channels, or to have people as moderators that work with these cults and allow things to happen. God said you're not handling your business by not checking your business. So God said, I'm gonna check your business for you and everybody on it, in it. So yes, you are wise. You have the wisdom of the Most High God and your ancestors. And people don't like that. They see that you're wise beyond your years, your age. They know that you are an old soul. Some of y'all are ancient souls with wisdom beyond people's understanding. For some of y'all that's watching this channel, you could be a rapper. You could be an enemy of the Most High God, children of the light, and still try to steal gifts from people. God said, I'm going to dry you out. You're not going to be able to rap nothing. Every time you try to rap, your tongue will get silenced. It'll get twisted and slurred. God said you could try to steal other people's ideas because you won't even be able to remember how to rap. But when you try, nothing will come out. I hear God saying you're going to sound like a dodo brain, literally. God said there's nothing authentic about you. Not even the skin that you're in. I hear, how dare you siphon my children's energy to make it of your own, for your own. God say if siphoning is what you want, siphoning is what you're going to get. But the only siphoning that's going to be siphoned is going to be the siphoning of the energy that God's going to take from you on a constant basis. Until you dry it out. I literally see somebody going, like their face and everything look like dried out. Someone with big eyes. I hear someone with big eyes is coming to your rescue. To come up against you. Someone with big eyes is coming to your rescue just to come up against you. Bad intentions. Okay? This person could smoke cigarettes. And if you know someone with big eyes that comes to your rescue, that's gonna come up against you, of course, don't be bothered with that person at all, okay? Don't leave them be. If they didn't smoke cigarettes, they smoke cigarettes now. Chain smoke. I hear God has your back. Don't worry, my child. I hear this person carries a enormous dark entity that wants to attach itself to you. This person is one of your main people that have lied on your name and come up against you. They played in so much spell work, now they got entity or entities controlling their every movement and thought. It says responsible for your grandfather's death. So I hear like these people, these cult members knew you had raw blood, and they did death magic on your grandfather to cause his death. He's working as one of your ancestors on your behalf to make sure that justice is served and that no harm comes towards you. Yeah, these people have been trying to stop you from reaching your goals, but you will be reaching your goals by all means necessary. By any means necessary. Yes, God and your ancestors, your spirit team is your sanctuary. You are your sanctuary. I hear when you feel like the storm is raging, go within, quiet your mind, breathe in, breathe out, meditate, pray. And you, your vessel, your inner person, the Most High God, the Holy Spirit on the inside of you, is your sanctuary to help you to continue to be strong and be at peace. You are your sanctuary. Okay? And I hear to say your sanity, your sanity, your sanity is in your sanctuary. Okay? Yeah. They've been trying to stop you because you will be rich. I hear, I let it rain. I clear it out. I let it rain. I clear it out. I let it rain. I let it rain. That's what I heard. Yeah, these a bunch of demons, y'all. This is just they bunch of demons. Hating demons. Empty vessels on the inside. Ain't got no kind of healing up in them. All they got is hatred, envy, jealousy, conniving, cunning, just all the things. Let me stretch my legs out. One of my legs at least. Okay. All right. I hear someone, fire sign Sagittarius, could be coming towards you with a love offer, a commitment. I heard the word careful, careful. Go within. Use your intuition for any new people or old people trying to come into your life. Someone is purchasing a condo. With a beautiful view. Congratulations. Or some of y'all want to purchase a condo. God said everything will go as planned. Okay. I have church. Yeah, some of these people that have come up against you literally are people in churches, you know, different religions, different beliefs, because they don't like what you're saying. These people be thinking like they God, y'all. They be thinking they God. And they don't even sit there and think about the very thing that they call themselves doing. You know, I hear some people saying, nail them to the cross. Burn them at the stake. Hang them. Like this is the hatred they have in their heart, but they the same ones who open up a book that talks about the Most High God or a holy person, Jesus, and yet they feel justified in the things that they discuss because of your beliefs. It's like these people, it's like this. So you know how churches have their different beliefs, right? So let's say the Muslims, they have their beliefs. They got the Christians, they got the Mormons and all of these people. Even though these different people that believe in read different things religiously, they don't necessarily have a problem with each other, but they have a problem with people like you and me who branch out. And if we pick up a card, or even if we didn't pick up a card, and we just start prophesizing using our psychic ability, however you want to, however you identify, that to them is an abomination of God some type of way to them, because they feel like their religion is the only religion, even though they may not believe in this other religions. Christian, if you're a Muslim, you might not believe in what Christians say or whatever, but because it's you, because you're independently speaking to the Most High God, and you ain't got a book or something in a part of a group, they feel like you the devil. And what God's saying is they're the devil. Because anybody who call themselves want to play the Most High God and come up against people and be so ignorant to think that what they believe is right, and think that it's right to even think thoughts of wanting to hang or burn or nail someone to the cross. They so in dark, they think they justified, but they ain't nothing but a bunch of demons. God said before he let any of his children be touched by any of these demons that are asleep and think that they're gonna touch any of his children, God said he'll burn them where they stand. And I see people catching a fire, just walking, literally just catching a fire. Literally catching a fire. I see some people hanging themselves. Some of y'all ancestors go and visit some of these people. God say he cursed them. God say he cursed them. God say these people that think like this, because you, me, have our own way of connecting with the Most High God, the way the Most High God has taught us. And most of Most High God's children have been in some type of religion before, whether it was Christianity, they were a Muslim, Mormon, I don't know what agnostic means. I don't know what that means. Whatever you were, you went in search for the Most High God itself, and you found him. And you never stopped following the Most High God. And you know that the Most High God light side would not have you out here trying to kill nobody. The Most High God be wanting you to depend on it. And some of y'all like to say him. To defend you and protect you. Whereas people who think they're God, like these people who think negative about wanting to take you and or my life, they are, I hear martyrs. I guess I'm saying it right. I don't know. Martyrs. Maybe you want to see what this means. Martyrs. Martyrs. Oh, it's 111 on the clock. I don't know if y'all can see that. Martyrs. Martyr. I don't even know if I'm gonna spell it. Martyr. It says the meaning of martyr is a person who voluntarily suffers death as the penalty for declaring belief in and refusing to renounce a religion. Wow. There y'all go. Look at that. Wow, that said it all. I don't even have to say no more. I don't even have to say no more. That said it all. There it is. There it is. God said, you will have freedom. I hear bells ringing. You will have the true meaning of freedom, not the kind of freedom that you hear about or you believe that is in your country, but the kind of freedom that passes all understanding. The kind of freedom that when you smile, the whole world and everything around you in nature smiles back at you. Okay? Yeah, these people are going to be losing homes, like I said. Death to their finances. They'll be homeless. It's confirmation. Because this is what these people wished on you. They literally wished on you, you know, and it's just like God has gotten so tired of people coming up against other people. First of all, they don't know who they're in the presence of. Because many of us are earth angels, starseed. We're chosen ones sent here to do God's plan and fulfill a purpose. And many of us are already anointed by God and are prophets or psychic, however you want to say it. We are God's children and we answer the calling. And even though the calling doesn't look like what these religious groups believe it's supposed to look like, it's because they are sadly mistaken. You know, and this is where they want to call people witches and all of that stuff when God says, now wait a minute, who's a witch? Because y'all are some of the same people who put Jesus on the cross because of gifts, healing the blind, walking with the prostitutes and the drug dealers, etc. You know, because he looked weird to y'all back then. Y'all carry some of them same demons in y'all, these religious corrupted groups that want to come up against people who are standing with the Most High God and getting to know the actual Most High God, opposed to being raised up into a religion and not breaking free from that to find their independence in the Most High God, or who was taught a certain kind of way and just keep on walking with that and staying in ignorance instead of learning what the truth is. So God say y'all sadly mistaken if y'all think that he gonna let y'all mess with his children. That's confirmation. God say he will do anything to protect his kids. I hear that song, ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from you. Meaning like he'll go mountains and valleys to do whatever he got to do to make sure his kids, his chosen ones, are fine, are good. And even though I hear these people will do anything to try to bring you down, we already then saw the outcome, that death. Okay? We done already saw the outcome, so we ain't got even, that's done. That's a done deal. God done already rolled the ball, baby. Yeah. Some of these people do scams and sit up there and talk about y'all. Some of these people do scams. Some of these people steal money. Some of these people feel justified. Some of these people run a whole freaking, like, children, what they call it? Like, I can't think of the name. Lord help me. Um, it's when, because I see like children working, like children, where they not supposed to be working. I can't think of the name, Lord. I don't know why I keep on hearing ostracized, but I know that's not it. But I keep hearing ostracized. So yes, they do all kinds of scams, y'all. I hear underground basements, private areas that the public don't go. I hear they be working these people. Some of these farms, I see a lot of Asians. They be working these people's fingers to the bone, honey, for pennies on a dollar. Something house. I heard something house. I mean, like they got a whole place underground where they have women and men naked with masks on their face, and I see a whole bunch of coke. They packing it up and measuring it, and they all naked. They all naked. I hear a lot of stuff go on, trafficking and all of that stuff. I hear a lot of people who missing. You can find these people underground, the secret underground society. I hear that gets you from one place to another, like different countries. Like literally, you can go snatch people up from a different country and bring them through these tunnels, these secret ground, these places, in all different places. Like kidnap them. Like I hear that's how some of these people get children to different countries to traffic them out. They have I hear whorehouses underground, secret places under the ground that these people snatch children up and have like hotels, like beds underground, and put these children in there with these adults to do things to women, men, elderly. Like a lot of stuff they do, organ harvesting. What is it called? Black market, the where they take the organs. All of this stuff is done underground. That's connected to different places in the country where they can get to and from real fast and take these people to wherever country they want. All right. Proof. God's going to show you proof that He's handling your enemies so you could believe it with your eyes. It's not going to be just a spiritual thing where God is connecting you and telling you that He's going to do it, or hearing me. God is going to show you proof so you can know that God is on it. I have afternoon. I hear some of this stuff is going to happen in the afternoon, real time. So wherever you are, when the afternoon comes, some of this is going to start happening in real time this afternoon, whether you know it or not. But God said He will show you proof at some point that He handled it. You're going to know. God said you're going to know about it. God said so much corruption. He's handling corruption by corruption by corruption. God said far and foremost, His children, His chosen ones, they are His number one priority. I hear His chosen ones are sectioned off to handle some of these issues, the corruption and things like that. So of course we gonna be His number one priority, because we were sent here to fulfill a purpose, and that purpose is some of the issues that are going on that God is going to handle, but He's using you to be that forefront leader to take the stand on it. Okay? Yeah. Confirmation. I told you death. Yeah, some of these people are dying or will be dying soon. I hear some of them are currently dying with their health. Some of these people are self-medicating, smoking a lot of weed. I hear heavy on the drugs. Somebody named Lori will be convicted. I hear manslaughter. I hear fired. So somebody named Lori will be convicted and are fired from their current position and prosecuted. There's evidence of wrongdoings. I hear God saying He gonna sit this person down. Okay? All right, so I have people you don't know at all. Yeah, some of these people that's coming up against you are people you don't even know. Some of them heard somebody else talking about you, and some of these people form groups together to come up against you because, again, they did not like what you speak about. But where they messed up at, they messed up, first of all, coming up against you. I'm sorry, y'all, trying to get this little hair. Hold on 1 second. I'll get it later. Or not. So it's like, so they all, hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. It's gonna get on my nerves. It's so little. Anyway. It's a little. Anyway, so these cults have hooked up with some of these people. And again, remember, these cults, if you've been gang stalk targeted, they just spread a whole bunch of lies around the world, right? To get what they want done, and that's to end your life and or have you in poverty or all at once, mental health in the hospital. Some of y'all, they do it because of money that you don't know about. Others, enviousness, you telling them too much truth, so they go spread this stuff to these religious groups or let them look at your video or whatever, and there are people in the religious group that the religious groups don't even know that some of their people connected to these cults that do dark magic, dark arts, that are witches and warlocks. And they go spit stuff in their ear, and then they come up against you too. And the very thing that is kind of funny, but it's not funny, but it is kind of funny. The very thing that they want to call you, they don't realize that they just hooked up with the witches and warlocks, the dark arts of people, people who do witchcraft in the dark arts. So God think it's hilarious. God think it's hilarious. I hear, and before it's over with, these religious groups, they're gonna get so passionate about bringing you down if they haven't already started. I hear most of them have, that they gonna end up doing witchcraft with these people, and not gonna even sit up there and like comprehend the very thing that they were quote unquote fighting for, calling you a witch and all that they're now doing witchcraft. But that's how the devil work. And that's how the devil work, honestly, on the Most High God's favor too, because you're tapping into darkness, and the devil already know that what you're doing is like, I got you, because you literally are trying to condemn somebody else and call them witches and all this when you don't see the demon in you. And I'm gonna get you pulled in here doing all this, and you still not gonna see that you a whole demon, even though you done forgot about what you're fighting for, and now you doing the whole witchy stuff. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna, yeah, they didn't open the book on the people. They're like, okay, how we do this? They didn't got lured in, baby. But that's the way it was designed to be, because it's the way God is gonna sit them down. And like I say, death is coming to some of these people. All of them. God say all of them. They will fall one by one before it's over with. They must go. They gotta go. I hear the ruins. They're the ruins to the world. Yep. All right. Now I want to look up ruins, child. I just got to know. I'd like to educate myself. Ruins. Let's see. Ruins. The physical destruction or disintegration of something, or the state of disintegrating or being destroyed. Wow. Baby, tell you Most High God talking to me, baby, because I didn't know what it meant, honey. Yes, Most High God, teach me. Illusions. So a lot of things that y'all going through, the devil, of course, witches and warlocks, his demonic vesseled host of demons, causes these illusions for you to believe and think a certain way to cause you distress. Okay? Most High God said when you are in panic or anxiety or paranoia, in any of that, God said to call on him and or your ancestors, your spirit team, and ask them to give you clarity and wash away the illusion so that you may see the truth. And God will do that for you. Okay? and are your spirit team. Okay. Family member who crossed over dislikes you. So yeah, you got a family member. If they haven't already crossed over, because I hear it's not just gonna be this family that's gonna this family member that's gonna dislike you, because they still got some that's still living that's gonna cross over, that's not gonna like you. But you do have a family member that's on the dark side that don't like you. I hear they think they all that. They think they special. I hear that's because they didn't fulfill their purpose on earth, so they hating on you. Okay? Yes. All right. So this is the next card. New life. You will have a new life. It's going to be peaceful and pleasurable. Okay. All right. I have your child came up against you. For some of y'all, your children, your child came up against you. Can you clarify, Lord, in the cards why some people's children came up against them? I hear for some of y'all, money and enviousness. They took on the spirit, a demonic spirit, when they chose to come up against you. Some of them may get delivered and others may not. All right, for some of y'all, your pet is going to pass away or has passed away. Don't worry about them. They're okay. Everything is fine with them. Okay? They with the Most High God. All right? Things will change. Let's see that. Things will change. Change is coming. Sadness. So I see and hear a lot of people crying at funerals. And it's the energy of sadness because some of their loved ones have passed away. And this is some of the people that God is going to sit down, because these, like I said, some of these same people wanted an ending to your life. And some of them going to be your own family members, y'all. And this may bring some sadness to you. Some of them your own exes. I hear some of them is your own children. Never give up your faith. I hear because you have faith is what got you to this point. Because you have faith in the Most High God and your ancestors, even though all of the obstacles that have been thrown at you seem like you wasn't going to be able to make it. But Most High God renews your strength, which help you to strengthen your faith. Don't give up your faith. For some of y'all who watching this have some type of animal or animals. One of those animals, if it's many, are going to be passing away soon. God said it was just their timing. It's okay. Cell phone. Every cell phone you get, these people find a way to tap into your cell phone illegally. Listen to your conversations and look into your phone. God said all of that's going to be coming to an end. I saw, can I share that, Lord? Okay, God said, go right ahead. I saw a vision the other day, and the world is gonna go black, and it's gonna stay that way. Like, are we talking about? Let me see, days, months, Lord, years. I just hear God saying for quite some time. And when it go black, God's gonna all the electronics. There won't be any electronics. Um, God say to a certain extent, He's not gonna even allow generators to be able to be used. Like He wants it. He wants people not to be able to use no kind of electronics at all. He's gonna shut them down. Like they're not gonna work no more. Like period. They're not gonna. You ain't gonna be able to get an electronic device. And I hear even vehicles are not gonna work. And I see like this. I see this vision, which I've talked about before. Right now, there's a part of the earth that's gonna have light, but it's only gonna be restricted to certain people. Because I hear God say because He's gonna cause a calamity on the other parts of the earth. But God said there won't be any electro devices, so no one won't be able to track nobody. The computers are not going to work. God said He's tired of it. He's tired of it. He said such disrespect and invasion of people's privacy. And God, I see like somebody trying to figure out how to make light, and they're a corrupted person. God is going to literally shut that down. Literally, geniuses are going to try to figure out how to make light, and God's not going to let it happen. It's God's way of showing people I'm God. Do you think because you smart with such as electronics or whatever, or you think you can create light, that I didn't give you the idea of how to create it? That just as well as I gave that idea to you, I'm going to show you that I did by taking it away. It's almost like I hear God saying, I said what I said, meaning like you could try it, but I said what I said and I meant what I said. And God, I see God like for people who are disobedient, that try to still create some type of light. I hear God's gonna bring destruction. So I see. So one point I saw where 3/4 of the world, and God told me there was, so there's gonna be a part with light, and then 3 parts of the world was gone. There's gonna be calamity, destruction. But I see before that destruction, it's gonna be pitch black. There's not gonna be no lights, no electronic, no vehicles, none of that. Nothing electric is going to work. I even hear God saying, and the guns that people have, the only how He said it, the guns that people have, the only bullets that's gonna be used on anybody is the ones that's gonna either take themselves out or take the enemies out that He don't want there anyway. Because all of the people that's gonna be in the dark are gonna be the people that are corrupted and have done wrong. and come up against God's children. Whatever they've done, those are going to be the people. So there's not going to be anybody that isn't disposable in this part of the darkness. Of course, God is going to spare the innocent, some of the innocent children, but some of those innocent children, they're going to go home to glory. And some people may look at that or hear that as a bad thing, but going home to glory, they'll be in peace. Okay, they won't have to deal with all of the corruption and abuse and all the things. So it's how you look at death, and perceive death. And that what I'm saying, if you perceive it in a negative way, then that's what you're gonna think. But if you adjust your mind and think about the world that we live in today, and God calls the innocent children home, it's not a bad thing. That child will be taken care of, that soul. I hear that God said there are going to be some that weep that's in darkness, and God is going to hear their cry, and God is going to consider some, but their walk to try to get to, quote unquote, which people not gonna even know that there's a part of the earth that's light, that, because God's gonna block that off. They're not gonna know, because God don't want any interruption. But their walk is gonna be rough, because their walk is gonna be in darkness, and they're gonna have to get through the hunger and just all of the things. And if they make it out, then God will spare them and allow them to come into the light of the earth, where some of his children are, so that they can be taught. Now, if they come up against his children, they don't want to learn, they want to go into devil ways, God's going to just take them and do whatever. Because I don't feel that God's just going to make it easy. Like, I feel that God feels like death is just too easy for people who have done cruel things to others that didn't do them anything. God said, I'm not going to let you just get out of here the easy way. You're not going to just, God is going to allow the suffering. Because without the suffering, there's no lesson. Courage. God said you have a great strength. You have much courage. Continue to have that courage to keep pressing on. You are a mighty king and our queen. Goddesses and gods that he is raising up to be rulers, leaders of the world. Someone with curly hair, I hear, is going to the hospital, or is going to have to go to the hospital. I hear emergency. I hear this person is not going to make it back. They ain't going to make it out. They're not coming back home. I hear this is an evil vesseled individual that wouldn't listen. I hear hard-headed. Obsessed with the lies. Yep, there you go. Confirm. It's one of them people that just wouldn't tell the truth. They lied on you so much, my God. They told one lie after another lie, after another lie, after another lie, after another lie. They just wouldn't stop lying. Yeah. Honest judge. So for some of y'all will have to go to court, but this person is going to be an honest judge, not going to be corrupted. Even if you've already been to court, or you're going to go to court, and you get a corrupted judge, don't be dismayed, because God has a replacement. I hear God saying, no more, no more. God tired of it. For some of y'all, this person is going to, I heard prison. Because I was going to say hospital, but then I heard prison. It's somebody who's a cheater, who cheated on you, whether you know it or not. An ex. I heard the last lover that hurt you the worst. I heard the baddest at first. For some of these people, they're going to be buried alive. Because, like, literally, God say this, the horrendousness of all of the things that these people wished over your life, because some of them, they want control, and they just want you, like I said, shut up, they jealous, XYZ. But some of these people wish, they was like, oh, I'm going to bury them alive. I'm going to watch them go into the ground and, take their last breath. Like the evil, God said the evil in these vessels, the evil. And so God said everything that they wished for you, he heard it. He saw the plans. He saw the deals. He saw the money exchange. He saw the hitmans. He saw everything being done behind closed doors. And God said everything that they have wished on you, it has become their life, meaning that's their karma. So if they wish that you be buried alive, and some of these people painted a whole picture to the people that they want to snatch you and put you in the ground. So God is going to have his people to snatch them and put them in the ground, and do it just like the way they sit there and said that they want it to be done, so they can know that it's the Most High God, because they're going to know that it's the Most High God is the only person who could have did it, because the people that they discussed it with is going to be put in the ground at the same time with them. So they're going to know it ain't one of them who went and said they planned. They're going to know it's the Most High God. I hear God's signature. That's God saying, yeah, I heard you. You was going to do what to my child? Oh, okay. That's how you was going to do it? Okay, just like this? Lower, I hear lower, like meaning lower them in the ground. Yeah, these people are going to be screaming for help. They're going to be screaming for help. And God said, I won't hear them. Because I won't hear them, because the tenacity of the hatred they had for you, and they felt so good about it. They laughed about it and had every intention to do that thing to you. God said he refuses to hear their cries and their help. Because when he think about the conversations that these corrupted people have had about you and the things they want to do to you, they had no mercy. No, not even. God say the things that these people wanted to do to you, it was so inhumane that it literally disgusts him of the treachery of these people. Treachery. No, look up the word treachery. Oh, goodness. Treachery. Betrayal or trust, deceptive action or nature. Wow. Oh, I love when I don't be knowing a word or forgot what it means, baby, and God tell me something, and baby, it be right on point. Yep. And it broke God's heart for his children. And oh my God, God's saying that's why he say in the word that when Jesus said, forgive them for they know not what they do. That was Jesus' plea to the people that came up against Jesus, because Jesus knows that the Most High God do not play about it's. Again, I say it because God told me it, you say he, that's fine. That's why Jesus said, forgive them for they do not know what they do. Because Jesus knew that God's wrath, once you then clicked into that dark side of God, the creator of all and everything, knows all, sees all, is all. Jesus knew that it wasn't gonna be no light work. Okay? Literally. So the punishment that these people gonna get, and I just feel that God is just so, I can't even explain the words when he talks about his energy, the way I feel his spirit. The I can't even explain how much hatred these people have for you, because you exposing them, and they just want to do what they want to do, the bad stuff to people who are innocent. They want to just, I just want to do it. Entitled narcissists. And they think it's okay. That make them feel powerful. But God said, let's see how powerful they are when everything that they plan for you is going to be done to them. And God's going to telepathically talk to them and say, oh, are you crying? Did you think about my child when you planned to do this to my child? Did you think about my child's cries? Did you have any mercy on my child? Did you try to turn around? You did not. You did not. God said he's not going to have mercy because he saw what was going to happen if you was not his child. Meaning, like, if he wasn't covering you, if you wasn't his chosen one, and these people didn't like you, he saw that these people was going to go forward with it. It's what I'm saying. But you know, God intervenes. So he saw like the cruelty. I hear God saying, they do not know your heart. They do not know that you would have given them the shirt literally off of your back and walked naked in the cold. They did not know that you would have broken the last piece of bread with them if they were hungry. See, this is where it's getting sad. They do not know the tears that you cried every time they came up against you and attacked you, and all you wanted to do was help others. They do not know that you would have forgiven them had they just stopped. They do not know that you would have directed them if they would have gotten lost. Because they did not want to know, for they did not care. The goodness in you is the thing that they hate the most. So let's see how they feel about themselves. Because the punishment I'm giving them is fitting for their judgment and actions against you. FBI. So I hear some of these people are FBI agents that's corrupted, that's going to go down, that's going to experience some of this. And some of them that are good is on the case. That's what I heard. It's on the case. Yeah, so it says teaching. Your gift is what you're doing, just like me. You're teaching people. You're teaching people about the Most High God. I hear, if he who has an ear, listen. You're trying to help direct. Your purpose is to help teach people about the Most High God through your gifts. However, your gifts, whatever you do with your gifts. Whether you use cards, you don't use cards, when you connect with the Most High God and have a personal relationship, whatever gift God has given you, is to help teach people about what's coming, about themselves, about turning around and stop doing the evil. But ultimately, it's up to them whether or not they want to do it, because everybody has free will. But these people that are coming up against you, they don't care about your free will. And that's where they FA and FO. It says forgive. Some of these people you're going to find out who came up against you, it's going to hurt you. God say forgive them. Forgive them in your heart. The forgiveness is for you. It's not for them. And the reason that the forgiveness is for you, so that you can heal that open wound that they have caused. Once you realize the things that they've said behind your back, the lies that they've told, all of the things. It's so much, y'all. Jesus. It's so much. God said forgive them for you. Meaning you don't have to tell them you forgive them. But at some point, because you're going to have to heal from it. Because it's going to be very, very painful, some of the things that you're going to learn. Forgive for you. You know, go on a healing journey for that wound that's going to open up. Because it's going to be a wound that's going to open. Because once you hear things these people that lie on you about, and the things some of these people have done, and the people who you actually know have done, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, you have supernatural powers. They know something different about you. You galactic. You be beyond galactic. The public. I hear public apology, public punishment. The public is gonna know about you, and some of these the public is gonna get punished, because some of the public, like civilians, they went up against you too. They went along with it because they felt, these people be feeling, these people are, some of these people were bullied as a kid and all of that. So, some official or somebody come to them, somebody in who they think is powerful or authority, give them the power as a civilian to watch you and do this and do that towards you. They're going to feel powerful. They're going to feel like there's somebody. When really and truly, God said they're nobody, because that's the only way that they can feel powerful, is to bully you because they were bullied. And it's like they feel justified because some official came to them, which was unofficial, okay? Came to them and told them some lies about you, and so they gang stalking you and all this. So God allowed that because he wanted to see, was there anybody that these people came to that was going to say, no, I don't got nothing to do with that. Who was going to take the money? Who was going to take the bribe? Who was going to do this? Who was going to do that? How was they going to treat you? God looked and saw. God wanted to see. And I heard many of them took the bribe. God said I can count on my hand a few of how many people's like, leave me alone, whatever, He's like, it's not a lot. It's not a lot of people who didn't take the bribe. And when they took the bribe, they literally signed a spiritual contract, I hear God say, with the devil. And God said, go back to the fact that he said that a third of the earth is the world is going to be in dark, because it's things like that that God, it shows people's character, and he's had enough of it. He's had enough of it. He gave people chances after chances. He said, granted, some of these people are on drugs and all that. He's like, but drugs and all that ain't got nothing to do with where your heart at. Where's your heart? Where your compassion? Where's your understanding? Where's your, I'm gonna mind my own damn business, ain't got nothing to do with that? Where is any of that? Because God said, even a drunken man speaks a sober mind. And your heart, even in your drunkenness, it never lies. It speaks sober. Your heart speaks a sober mind. So what he's saying is, a person could be drunk on drugs, but if that person got a good heart, regardless of being on drugs or not, they're going to say, "No, man, leave me alone." I hear shit. Some of them will be like, "Nah, I'll take the money, but I ain't going. I'm mind my own business. Nah, I'll go run up the street, get you something, do something like that. But you talking about watching somebody, I ain't got time for all that, you know." God say, if you don't believe me, look how many times you done rolled down the street and heard like people homeless or who on drugs talking about God. How many times you seen videos on YouTube, people who homeless and look like they ain't ate in many days, but they come and speak some wisdom to you about God. So God said, don't tell me that just because somebody on drugs or whatever, they homeless or not, that they not going to speak about the Most High God. That's BS, because where they heart at, that's what God say. So God said he got a chance to see where a lot of people's hearts at. I say, pause. I swear that somebody, and I ain't gonna say somebody I know, he'll constantly be siphoning my damn sacred chakra. Like, it's just annoying. It's annoying. I rebuke you in the mighty name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. May your shit dry up. May you not be able to create anything from me. May any blockages that you put up for you not to get hit hard with siphoning my energy, may it go around the blockages. May God cause his judgment over your life. May you not be able to create anything from siphoning my energy at all. May it be dry as a well and on a sunny day that haven't rained for years. In the mighty name of Jesus, I pray. Amen. I get so tired of this, that SHIT. Anyway, God say, I saw who did it. I'm handling it. Baby, God ain't playing, honey. All right, y'all. That was my reading. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I don't know what I'm going to call this video. I have to think about it. All right. Y'all have a beautiful life. Bye.